facing the Lions. McCarthy's first game back after missing 5 games with an ankle injury. First quarter, Vikes down 7-0. McCarthy getting it done to Justin Jefferson. His first touchdown since week 1, Coach.
Yes, and this was a big game for the Minnesota Vikings. This is a division game, a young team, knowing that they're playing really the leaders of this conference in the Detroit Lions. And I thought they played well when you have to go and play this guy.
Yeah. And Goff was getting things done. They talked about trying to get Jamison Williams into the game plan more. That's how you do it. 37-yard touchdown there, right there. Lions make it a 27-24 game. Kevin McConnell doesn't like it, but he might like this. Under 2 minutes to play. McCarthy, Jalen Naylor, first down. Vikes run out the clock, and they get the 27-24 win. Here's Justin Jefferson.
You told me before the game you were very confident in JJ McCarthy, your quarterback. Talk to me about his performance today, especially those touchdowns, even ran in one.
Yeah, it was great. Of course, just going out there and hearing them in that huddle and hearing the confidence that he had, hearing the words that he had for our offense to lead us. He's a great kid. You know, he's a special player. You know, I always tell him he just got to continue to have that confidence in himself to go out there and perform and be what we all know him to be. So it was definitely great to see him out there, you know, back out there. But you know, it's definitely more work to be done.
It was awesome. Yeah, just when you're hurt, you know, being on IR last year and being out for 5 weeks, it absolutely kills me not being out there with those guys because I love every single one of them. And you know, I know they got my back, and I got theirs the rest of the way.
We did everything we needed to do to lose that game. We made every critical error you needed to at the right time to lose it. Perfect storm. You know, when you don't play well in all 3 phases, that falls on the head coach. That's me. So I did not have them ready coming out of a bye. You know, we weren't. We made too many critical errors, man. Some of our discipline, the penalties, caught up to us. We just, man, there were some things we were out of sync. We'd never looked comfortable. You know, and we just didn't make enough plays.
And Campbell, always honest, always forthright. JJ McCarthy, though, setting a nice trend here. 3 touchdowns between his arm and legs, leading the Vikings to their largest upset win since 2010. Second player in NFL history with 3 touchdowns in each of his first 2 road starts, joining Cordell Stewart, who did it back in 1997. And Coach, you know, what I think is so interesting about McCarthy here, over the last 2 years, Minnesota's moved on from Kirk Cousins. They moved on for Sam Darnold. All for JJ McCarthy. Missed all those games through injury. You saw the emotion he had on his face, speaking about it afterwards. What did he show you today, JJ McCarthy?
That he is your quarterback going forward. And you think about what he's gone through. He mentioned he was out. This guy played 8 quarters.
Yeah.
Now, it's really his first game where he's got to play. He's going into Detroit to play the Lions, the team that's really kind of had run roughshod in this whole division. He's playing the Detroit Lions, and he played a game where the attention of the players say, when this game ended, we know who our quarterback is. That's why he was emotional. The players believed in him, but you got to go do it. He just did it on a big stage against a good football team, the Detroit Lions. All of a sudden, this division is very competitive.
Yeah.
You got a quarterback. Detroit has a quarterback. Green Bay has a quarterback. Chicago Bears have a quarterback. This is a fun division to watch going forward, man.
And so you mentioned how tough this division is. You saw what McCarthy did today. What does he need to do or to improve on to lead this team, the Minnesota Vikings, back into the upper echelon of the NFC?
Here's what he has to do. He has to play.
Just play. You just want him to stay healthy.
Because experience.
Yeah.
I always tell people, you know, they always say, well, he has no experience. Well, you know why? Because he doesn't play. When you play, you get experience. And he learns a lot today. He'll learn a lot next week. I mean, this is a young player that hasn't played at this level of competition but a few times. Now he's the starter. And guess what? He just gained all the respect from his players because of how he played. You just beat the Detroit Lions. That's a big deal in this division when you beat Detroit.
It's also a big deal when Justin Jefferson's giving you the seal of approval post-game and getting touchdown passes hauled in from you. So it's a good start for the Vikings. We'll see where they go from here. Meanwhile, Panthers, Packers, we talk about this division. And the Panthers are a little bit tricky. So there's Jordan Love, there's Bryce Young. On second, Panthers down 3-0. Rico Dowdle taking it right in. 100 130 rushing yards on the day. And Rico's making a name for himself this year. Panthers up 7-3 early fourth quarter, though. Love scrambling, trying to find an opening. Got lots of, maybe this way. Panthers defense closing in on him. Throws it up. And, oh my goodness.
Dropped interception.
That's Mike Jackson.
You get points off that.
Come on, Mike. And then fourth quarter, game time at 13. Dowdle, key 19-yard run. Had 2 tutties on the day as well. So this sets up a nice 49-yard field goal for Ryan Fitzgerald. 1 second left. And that's ball game. Panthers ecstatic. They beat the Packers 16-13. And here's Bryce Young with Lindsey Theory.
What has Rico Dowdle meant to this team?
I mean, he's been huge. Obviously, you see the stuff that happens on Sunday, but throughout the week, just his spirit, what he brings to the team, how he carries himself, how he works, is stuff that not everyone gets to see, but it makes all the difference. So he's been huge for us.
You know, it's very frustrating. I think everybody in that locker room is very frustrated. It's tough. But I think the mindset or what we're walking out of that locker room feeling is if we don't, we're going to get beat just like that, no matter who it is. So we got to find ways to be at our best and, like I said, be more consistent, put up more points. But it's definitely frustrating, but this is what happens if you don't play your best week in and week out.
We did enough things just, we deservingly got our ass beat. We had 3 possessions in the first half, a 9-play drive, a 9-play drive, and a 10-play drive, and we had 6 points. So it's going to be tough if we can't figure out and score in the red area, and it's just going to be tough to win football games like that.
These Broncos taking on the Texans, sneaky tough Texans, looking for their 6th straight win. Were the Broncos second quarter? Texans up 3-0. C.J. Stroud got hit. Chris Abrams' drain hit him.
He was trying to slide. This is not illegal.
No,
it was fine. It's just
and there was no foul on this play, but he did get a concussion and he wouldn't return. Fourth quarter now. Broncos down 15-7. Bo Nix floating it up. R.J. Harvey bringing it down. Touchdown. Broncos get the 2-point conversion, tied up at 15. Under a minute to go. Same score. Nix got some time. Here's where he's dangerous. Takes off with his legs and gets 25 yards. Wow. And puts them right in field goal range. So they run down the clock to 3 seconds. They're going to try it 34 yards out. Will Lutz, it's up, and it's good. And the Broncos win their 6th straight, 18-15. Here's Sean Payton.
We did just enough things to come out of here with the win. They're very good on defense. We, despite being -2 in the turnovers, got the W. It's our record. I lost track. There you go. That's how I did. It's pretty good.
I think a really good issue to have is when you're finding these ugly wins, because it'll always be like that, and sometimes maybe you'll win bigger and you'll find it easier. But for right now, the ugly wins are how we're doing it. So that's just what we're going to continue to find ways to do. Now, obviously, we got to improve in many different areas, but the ugly wins are they're important.